Hello everyone, back to another video. ThunderousTherapist here, and it's the 12th episode of the ThunderousTherapist series. So in the past couple of episodes, I've only had one question to answer, but this time I got two questions to answer. But I was still hoping to answer more, but this is all that's getting submitted to me recently. If you'd like a question answered on the video, whether it be about my take on the situation, needing advice, or just a question about life in general, then please submit your questions to the Google form below, which is the top link in the description. You'll be completely anonymous, meaning I won't know who you are, and your name won't be stated in the video. Unless of course you put your name in the question if you choose to. But without further ado, let's get to the questions. So for the first question for this episode, it reads as follows. I have felt that I have not been focusing as much on school as I want to. Whenever I get home, I just blow it off and say to myself that I'll do it later, and then just go watch YouTube and TikTok for hours just wasting time. I want to change something about this, but I just keep getting sucked into social media's grasp. So I understand school can be stressful at times, especially when it comes to workload and exams. Now when I was going to grade school, I also had to manage my YouTube channel obviously, while I also had to focus on my academics. And to do this, I would work on my schoolwork during study halls and also stay after school to get extra help on my work whenever I needed it. And if I still had work to do after I left school, then I would always get all done first thing I got home. And for long-term assignments, I would get a portion of it done each day, but still assuring that the assignment is done by the due date. I would also prioritize assignments based on their due dates, meaning I'll get the assignments that are due as soon as done first. So with all that being said, I recommend that you get done whatever schoolwork or studying needs to be done for a day first, before you move on to your free time to just do whatever. Also stay after school and work on your schoolwork during study halls if available. If that's not available, then do your schoolwork and studying if you need to first thing you get home. In my opinion, I think it's better to get work done early on in the day, because then afterwards, you're free to do whatever for the rest of the day, not having to worry about it. You also want to balance out your work and your hobbies. If you do too much work, life will be dull and boring. And if you focus on your hobbies too much, then that will be irresponsible and you won't accomplish much. Anyway, I hope my advice is able to help you out, and I wish you the best of luck. Okay, so moving on to question 2, and also last question of this episode. It reads as follows. So I like this girl in my class and wanted to ask her out. But then she texted me saying her and my best friend are dating. What should I do? Well, there isn't really much to do at this point if this girl is already dating someone else. Now what I'm wondering is if her and your best friend started dating before or after either of them found out that you like this girl. Because if your answer is after, then that honestly seems a little odd. Now I'm not insinuating that your best friend had some sort of malice intent, but it just still seems a little odd. Like of all the people this girl decides to date when you've already had feelings for her, as if your best friend jumped into the water to catch a fish first. But it could very well be that her and your best friend just so happen to have feelings for each other. The best thing you could probably do at this point is wish them best of luck with their relationship, and find someone else to date who will be better for you, whom you share mutual feelings with. You could always confront your best friend about the situation if you choose to, but I'll personally just leave it be and focus on your own relationship life. As if you're able to avoid any sort of conflict, then do it. Peace and tranquility is always better. So I hope my advice helped, and it's cliche, but true that there's always more fish in the sea. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. So if you did enjoy and want to see more, please submit any questions if you have any to Google form. That is the top link in the description. And of course, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn notifications. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and I will see you all in the next video.